Welcome to A World of Good podcast. My name is Andrew Gale. I am the Executive Director at Global Strategy, and it's such a joy to be able to connect with you through this podcast. I want to let you know about a special series that we have going on right now. We're getting ready just to launch. This is the introduction podcast to a series we're launching that we're calling Origin Stories. Between Easter and Pentecost in 2026, we want to share stories about people serving cross-culturally. What did it mean for them to serve, and how did they get their start serving? In essence, we want to talk about what it means to be called. What does it mean to be called as a follower of Jesus to serve the people around me? And maybe that service is within my family. Maybe it's within my neighborhood, or maybe it's across the world. I don't know what Jesus may be calling you to, but we want to hear some stories of people that have felt the call to cross-cultural ministry and how they got to the place where they are. There are two words that come to mind as I think about this idea of calling, and the first is discover. I remember the first time I went on a cross-cultural trip, and I visited Mexico. I was young, just right in middle school, high school age, and it was a profoundly impactful trip on my life. Not because I suddenly decided in that moment that I was going to work cross-culturally for the rest of my life, but because it was a moment where I felt alive. It was a moment where I saw some of the uniquenesses about how God equipped me and how those things could be used in ministry, in cross-cultural ministry. It was a light bulb moment, and it was a moment that I continue to look back on with fondness and as a marker in my life. But it didn't just end there. It wasn't just discovering my call, it was also developing it. I came back from that first trip between my 7th and 8th grade year, and I started learning Spanish. I kept traveling and exploring that call. And that development doesn't end. I continue learning and growing, even in my current capacity, about what it means to be a servant, what it means to be called by Christ to serve those around me. I hope as you listen to these stories that you can find yourself in the midst of them. My prayer for you is that you'll spend time discovering your call, and that you won't just discover it, but you'll develop it. Whether that call is for your local community, or whether that call is for the global church, you can be a part of the work that God's doing around the world, and we encourage you in that journey of discovery. Join us for Origin Stories. Thanks for listening to A World of Good. A World of Good is a podcast production of Global Strategy and Church of God Ministries. Our theme song is Colorado by Leo Flores. If you want to join the conversation, visit us on Instagram, A World of Good Podcast, or visit our website, chogglobal.org/aworldofgood. And join us next time as we share more stories of good from around the world.